Lecha, love, but on whose terms? It's so easy to get excited about creating a gift for someone we love. The effort we put in, the warm feelings and memories it might evoke, the pleasure we expect the recipient to express. But do we have that same level of excitement when the same person asks us to do a favor for them? It could be something mundane and ordinary. It could be something that's just really inconvenient and annoying. It could be something that really pushes us out of our comfort zone. This is week 3 of the Torah reading cycle. We're on Parshat Lecha. This week's Torah portion focuses on the story of our father Avram. Avram, who discovered the existence of God at age 3. The same Avram who destroyed his father's idols. The same Avram who was thrown into King Nimrod's furnace because of his monotheistic beliefs and was only saved because of a miracle. What's remarkable to note is that none of these famous incidents are recorded in the actual text of the written Torah, only in the Midrashic tradition. The only first glimpse we get into the life of Avram is with God's command this week in the Parsha of Lecha. God's instruction for Avram to leave all that was familiar behind and follow God's lead to a land that he would show him. What then of all of Avram's earlier service to God, all of his years of self-sacrifice, trying to promote his message of monotheism to everyone he encountered? Did it not count? Was it not valuable in any way? The word mitzvah, commonly translated as commandment, has the same root as the word tzavsa, together. With the action of Lecha, Avram was for the first time following God's command, God's request. All of his previous efforts, while they did hold value, represented his own independent striving towards God. With Lecha, the connection between Avram and God was established. It's for this reason that the Jewish story begins in the Torah with Avram's first connection to God. Avram's following God's command to leave everything he knew behind and follow him into the unknown. Doing good for other people, even on our terms, does hold value. But what makes our personal relationships with God or with anybody else infinitely more meaningful and authentic is when we're fulfilling the request of another. When we do something for somebody else, even if we're not in the mood, even if it doesn't excite us. We all want to show up for the people we love, but does it have to be a 4 a.m. airport run? Or what about doing a mitzvah that just doesn't talk to us? We can't wrap our head around it. It doesn't give us that warm Jewish feeling inside. Let's start investing in our relationships with God and with others, but on their terms. Shabbat Shalom.